Julian Rodriguez or Julian Rodriguez. All right, everyone, don't talk behind the court reporter when we're on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 010023D, State versus Julian Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record? State, defense, and are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
You're going to need to keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. Counsel, did you receive all of the discovery and review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison. If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge, that is correct.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2024 PF 06020. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand that those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. All right. And do you have the dismissal for me?
Your Honor, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Your Honor, I wanted to speak with the court about that. We're not requesting a PSI, but obviously I believe the court's gonna request a TAP evaluation.
Mhm.
We're okay with proceeding with sentencing, Judge, if the TAP can go ahead and go through. In advance of that, my client just wishes to be heard on the issue of the TAP evaluation in and out of custody. But I suppose we can cross that bridge when we get there. No objection to proceeding with sentencing.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
My son is 7 years old.
And are you in his life?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Is Child Protective Services in your life?
No, ma'am.
So who does your 7-year-old live with?
He lives with the mother of my child,
Okay.
his mama.
So how often have you been using?
Well, I've been using since I was with this. I've been using this drug for about since I was like 21,
And how old are you now?
18 maybe around that age.
And how old are you now?
I'm 29.
All right. Do you have any family in San Antonio?
Yes, ma'am.
Mom, dad, support system?
Yes, ma'am. I have a mom and brothers who don't use.
All right. How far did you go in school?
I graduated.
Why did you start using?
I started using there was the one of the reasons was because I had gotten off my medication and during that duration I was I was trying to get my life back together, but it was going down spiral. And during the midst of that, I ended up using drugs, and I found that drug in particular to be somewhat helpful.
All right. What's your diagnosis?
I suffer from schizophrenia, ADHD, insomnia, and anxiety, severe paranoia.
All right.
Severe anxiety.
And why were you at a motel as opposed to being with one of your family members or living with them?
That was really I was really waiting on an opportunity for this girl to come through. She was supposedly gonna come through, and during that time frame for me waiting, that this situation occurred to where I was some guy was like, hey, you could stay in my room with me for a little bit because I've seen you waiting out here for a little while. And
Just
so,
a random guy.
yeah, just a random guy. And really, it was like to the point to where I really didn't know him, and it was like he was kind of like I didn't want to be like, nah, I'm good, and one thing led to another.
All right, this is what this court is going to do. Take in consideration 2024 PF 06020, 4 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be no contact with Andres Tamayo, Christy Brown, Sandra Torres. Just one moment. And no contact with the Budget Inn Motel. At 2717 Roosevelt. We're going to do a MIC evaluation and TAP evaluation in custody. Follow recommendations. Referral to felony drug court in custody. Proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular random UAs. Field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. 200 hours of community service restitution. When's the last time you had any type of employment?
I had employment prior to my arrest. I was working at I was doing like carpentry.
Mhm.
It was a job that I received from a family friend.
All
And
right.
that job opportunity is still available, Your Honor, if the opportunity was I just wanted to ask you a question. There are some things that I was able to learn upon going to lifetime recovery.
Mhm.
There were some tools and counseling was really something that I was subjected to because it allowed me to become like basically it allowed me to become to get more in tune with myself in a manner and understand myself. So one of the things that I've learned that being able to utilize my resources is important to me. Being able to utilize jail job opportunities is important in order for me to continue building a sound foundation.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor, and I think where he's going with that is we just wanted to respectfully ask if the evaluations could be done out of custody. He was in lifetime recovery and successfully completed that. So he has a good jumping off points, and he stated that upon release, he could live at a sober living
Yes, sir.
house with other people that are seeking sobriety to be in a positive environment. So he just wanted to, and myself on his behalf, ask the court respectfully if the evaluations can be done possibly out of custody, knowing that if he does not attend those, that a warrant would readily go out for him.
All right. I understand the request. I've internalized your request, but that is going to be denied. So you will do the evaluations in custody. And the reason why it's going to be in custody, I'm trying to make sure that you're on a good start. Everyone always thinks that they're going to be doing great. But then the minute they get into the real world, they forget about being at the jail and forget about the promises they made. So that's going to be in custody.
Okay.
And I'm going to order parenting classes. And if you complete your parenting classes, which I'm ordering,
Sure.
100 hours of community service restitution will be waived. Another 100 will be waived if he completes, get a certificate in trade school. Field visits 1 time per month for 8 months and no unsupervised contact with minors, and CPS compliance if applicable. Probation, is there anything else? Yes. Is there anything else that you need?
As of now, I think that sounds pretty good to me because considering it is allowing me to build a foundation on being out there in the free.
All
So,
right. All right. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Just 1 second, excuse me. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
That was
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. To be successful in this court, communication is key. If there is an issue that you're having and you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And what page is he on? All right, thank you. Christian Chavez?
We are ready, Judge. We're here on discovery.
Yes.
Christian?
All right, where are we on discovery?
Last time we have tendered additional surveillance videos to Mr. Mallard. It seems that the co-bearing footage from the offense has not transported over, and so I've already reached out to the detective today. I'm waiting for his response, so that we can tender that to Mr. Mallard.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. And I want everyone to hear me clearly with regards to this discovery. I am calling this back, and I'm gonna call this back in January. And if you don't have this discovery by this time, then the officer is gonna need to be here on this date that I give you.
Yes, Judge.
And we'll go through the entire prosecution guide with regards to discovery. So I can give you all the date of the 27th, the 28th, or the 30th?
We do the 30th, Judge.
All right, so we're coming back on discovery on January 30th. And if the discovery, if the officer is not reaching out to you, you haven't heard an answer, or you don't have discovery for the defense attorney, then that officer needs to be here on January 30th.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
The other two thing on
What?
it.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Is there case history agreement no longer up? If they call recall. That's part of it. Okay. Let me make sure that Ray has gotten a chance to review it though. Yeah.
This is a dangerous moment. She just admitted to using marijuana before court. That's like telling your boss you skipped work because you didn't feel like it. But with legal consequences, this is key. The judge is hinting that unauthorized medication isn't just a probation issue, it's a potential criminal charge. That's a huge red flag for the defense.
Henson? Good morning. Right, and this was a plea on one case or two?
The interior. Or the new number one, I believe. The judge did there was a referral for felony drug court that they denied him, he was disqualified.
Okay.
And then we did the Tacoma evaluation prior to this study was completed.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 009236W and 2022 CR 5859 State versus Thomas Nathaniel Henson. Can I have parties announced for the record? State? Defense?
Attorney Albert Osvaldo for Mr. Henson, already Your Honor.
All right. So we're proceeding first with regards to the evading arrest detention with the vehicle.
Sure.
And you're Mr. Thomas Nathaniel Henson?
Sure.
All right, so have both parties reviewed the DDRF MIC evaluation and the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sure.
Any objections, state?
No, Your Honor.
Any objections, defense?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, according to this plea bargain agreement, the state is recommending probation in this case. And you and I had a discussion about life at the jail and at the prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so probation,
Yes,
what,
sir.
what are you recommending for Mr. Henson?
Judge, as the and mental health evaluation states, we are recommending DDRF. We are recommending DDRF followed by aftercare. The mixed supervision after his release, regular monthly UAs, and sober support meetings.
So DDRF, MIC, and aftercare?
Yes, Judge.
All right, how old are you? All right, so I am telling you this and I want you to hear me clearly. They don't have the Scared Straight program anymore. When I was growing up, there was always an after-school special. And I remember a Scared Straight program, and one of the guys who was the actor in it was one of the guys from The White Shadow. And so they lined up all of these young boys. They're supposed to be in high school, but back in the day, people are supposed to be playing as high schoolers, and you know, they look like their 20s and their 30s. But they sent them to prison for Scared Straight. And so when they get to the prison, what ends up happening is all the inmates there are trying to scare them straight, saying, this is what happens to you at the prison, right? And the inmate said, do not come back here. Get your life in order. Because if you come back in here, we not friends, and you're just going to be some other inmate, and whatever happens at the prison happens at the prison. And you know what ended up happening in that after school special? They had, I think, about 6 students to go, right? So one guy doesn't listen. He comes back. And he comes there and he sees the prisoners who are trying to scare him straight. And he's like, hey. And they're like, don't know you. That's prison life. And it'll be nice if you go to prison and people just let you do your time. You don't have to watch your back and nobody's trying to sell you for any products. That would be just great. But in the real world, that's not the way the prison works. That's not the way the jail works. Because sometimes you're at the prison and you know who's at the prison? People who committed murder, people who committed aggravated assault, people who committed sexual assaults. Everybody is at the prison. You understand? And they are not going to be your friends. There's not going to be somebody who's going to look out for you and say, you know what? I'm protecting him. If they do, 9 times out of 10, they're going to want something from you. So I'm going to grant your application, but you had better start taking this seriously, because even though you're young and I consider you a child because of your age, the legal system does not consider you a child. There's always room at the Bexar County jail. There's always room at the prison because it's for profit. You never hear them saying, oh, the prison's overcrowded. What are we going to do about this? And you know why you don't hear people going to Congress and saying, let's make these prisons better. Let's paint them. This floor is dirty. Let's make sure that's clean. You know why? Because it's not sexy. Nobody cares about it. And when I was a defense attorney, you know what people would say? That's what they deserve. Why are you trying to make it nice for them at the prison? Why do they have to lift weight at the prison? Why do they need a library at the prison? It's supposed to be all about suffering. That's the way people feel. Do I feel that way? No. I wish people could go to prison, do their time, learn something. Maybe like something out of Superman 2, where they put you in the glass and you just float around and learn. But that's not the way it is. So you're going to have to change. And if you don't change and a motion to revoke is filed, you're looking at going to prison. And no amount of your baby face and I'm young and all shucks is going to end up saving you. You understand? And stop with all the tattoos on your face. All right. So in cause number 2024 CR 009236W, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant your application. And the court, all right, the box is checked for recommendation of community supervision, but there's no requested punishment. The paperwork is incorrect. So are you all in agreement to deferred adjudication?
Yes.
All right, so if you all want to check that you all agree to deferred adjudication. All right. So in that cause number, I'm going to sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. This is run concurrent with 2022 CR 5859. Taking consideration 2024 PF 06107, 2024 PF 06357. There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, DDRF, mixed supervision, and followed by aftercare. And there's going to be 90 sober support meetings in 90 days upon release. There's to be no contact with Susie Castaneda. Do you have any children?
No,
That is great. There's to be the defensive driving course, and I say that because you're not ready. You got to work on yourself, and then maybe in the future, you'll be ready to be someone's father. You understand? So until you finish working on yourself, don't go out, try to have children, everything. Just 100% concentrated on maintaining your sobriety and getting mental health issues under control, okay? Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. 200 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
7th or 8th grade.
All right. I'll weigh 100 hours as he obtains his GED, and another 100 hours if you obtain a certificate from trade school. I consider improving yourself a part of community service to the public, okay? Probation, is there anything else? No. What I'm going to do is I'm putting the GED out there. If you don't obtain your GED, which you should, if you don't obtain that, then you're probably going to end up, they're going to have you out there picking up trash along the freeway, which 1 is dangerous and 2 is dirty. So this way you can improve yourself. You understand? And if you have issues with passing your GED, just let probation know and we'll work with you. All right. Probation, anything else?
That's all on that case.
All right. And then, of course, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yeah.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And cause number 2022 CR 5859, the defendant previously pled true. The court found it true. Court will deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions to include DDRF, 90 sober meetings in 90 days, place him on the MIC caseload, and aftercare. And this will run concurrent with 2024 CR 009236W. Is there anything else on that case, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I want you to succeed. Obviously, the state wants you to succeed. That's why they wanted you to be continued. What you do with this chance is completely up to you. You understand? So this is your shot. All right, don't blow it. All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. Thank you. Baldemaro Joseph Chapa.
Notice how the requirements just doubled. This isn't just probation anymore, this is a full-time lifestyle change. If she can't adapt fast, she's headed right back in front of this same bench. This is where everything changes. What started as a routine probation check suddenly turns into a legal tightrope act. Every word she says from here on out could be the difference between walking out of this courtroom or leaving in handcuffs.
All right, where are we on this case? Last time we were here, there's some issue with discovery, a thumb drive.
Oh, there was. That has been worked out, Your Honor. For whatever reason in TechShare, what was available to me through my system was on a different JN number.
Okay,
I provided a thumb drive and Ms. Jones did provide all the discovery that is available. We did have one other hanging chad, which was some CPS records that are referred to in the police report.
Mhm.
The DA's office got out a subpoena to them and have received back an affidavit indicating that they are no longer available. So
Okay.
those records are no longer there. So at this time, it does seem as though the state has provided all the discovery that they have.
all right, State, were you able to tender an offer? All right, so your plea deadline date is going to be January 9th. All right, on that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, your next setting will be jury trial. All right, thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. What page is he on?
Judge.
All right, thank you. All right. Arturo Martinez. All right, how's it going? All right, today is plea deadline date.
We reset this, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago in order to get in touch with the complainant. There was talk of a potential dismissal if restitution is paid.
Mhm.
They're having a difficult time getting in touch with the complainant, so I'm gonna try as well.
Mhm.
Do like a 2-week reset.
All right, this is coming back on January 6th. That will be the last date for your plea deadline date. After that, it will be going to trial.
Okay.
Probably on January 6th. All right?
It's reset for trial on January 6th.
Mhm. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. January 6th,
For trial.
yes. Let me find the page he is on.
Sorry.
Thanks. I don't know why I can't see this thing.
At 48 hours. Tell them I appreciate it.
Just 1 second.
Haha, I'm set for plea deadline, Mr.
I have Joel Garcia. I have Clinton Camacho, and I have Armando Garcia.
All
right, thank you.
$10,000.
Joel Garcia.
Put me in jail.
All right, just a second. I don't see your attorney. Just have a seat.
So Anthony Cochran, we're ready to report. Okay, thank you. So that she can get her jury.
Sandra Gayton or Gatan. Good morning. How are you doing?
Bad, that's why I'm before the bench.
Oh,
I think I've got some of this kitchen and I want to spread it around the court.
well, let's not do that.
My client, we should play bargain.
Mhm.
We're gonna recall later on this week, perhaps on Friday.
All right, what I can do is I can bring this back on Thursday.
Thursday's fine, Judge.
All right, so we'll bring you back on Thursday, the 12th.
Thank you,
All right.
Judge. Appreciate it.
She needs a reset form.
Gonna do it right
This
now.
is Sandra Gayton. All right, thank you. It'll be December 12th for plea.
Help this one. Sure.
And I'm sorry, what page did you say? Thank you. Luis Beltran. Yes.
On this particular case, it seems like there is a sealed pending, but
We didn't know about it before.
Love when things are sealed.
Yeah.
Well, I
So-
mean, if it's sealed and nobody knew about it, then I'm telling you, it's like Fort Knox or something, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know if it's particularly sealed. I think it was just unsealed because that's Laura Metzel had it. And I haven't had it on.
That's how you keep a secret. You know, you seal it, nobody discusses it, and then all of a sudden it just appears.
So.
Yeah.
So, Your Honor, I think,
So you're not ready for trial.
no, I think it's in the client's best interest that I investigated this new case. And speak to the client about it prior
Okay.
to proceeding in his trial in this case.
All right. On this case, recall it for January the 27th, 28th, or 30th. Which day?
Oh, we'll just set it on my birthday, January 30th.
Oh, wow. So I'm gonna remember that. All right, January 30th. And it will be for discovery.
Mhm.
All right, thank you.
Ezekiel Mealy.
Anthony Cochran. Good morning. How are the newlyweds?
Good, they're good.
So are they back?
Oh yeah, they're having a good time.
Oh, that is awesome. I hope they enjoyed their tour of the
Their
world.
long honeymoon, they did.
Yeah.
Very much.
Oh, that's good. All right, so today is plea deadline date.
Yes, we're gonna need a trial setting.
Okay.
My only request is, he has two cases that are two distinct offense dates, two separate offenses, and I just like the state to elect which one we're going on first so that I'm not getting ready on. Because obviously if there's a trial and a conviction on one, we may or may not have a trial on the second one, so they've got more resources than me. I don't want to have to get ready on two cases.
But do they really have more resources?
Oh, yes, they do, Judge.
I don't know.
I believe their boss is in front of Commissioners Court asking for more money this morning. They got more resources.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna bring you all back. I can bring you back on January 6th, 7th, or 9th for your jury trial date.
The 6th is, you know what, let's do the 9th. That gives the weekend to get ready.
No. That's the date for me to give you all a jury trial.
Oh, I
date.
got you.
And state on that date, you may need to let the defense know which case you want to proceed on first.
Let's do the 6th then, Judge. I know my calendar's clear that day.
All right, so we're gonna come back on January 6th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.